how'd you feel about the game last night? And if it was a repeat performance at that type of game on Monday, do you feel pretty good?
Yeah, it was a tough game. We we couldn't expect that we gonna win every game 5-1 like the first two. They're a good team. Uh, they play good game. I think for us we played better first two games than yesterday. Yeah, but that was a tough game yesterday. We battled both teams and they scored a winning goal in overtime. But I think we have to focus more on shooting on the puck, shooting puck on the net, and create the traffic there in front of their goalie.
It's interesting because you guys had 36 shots on goal, which
Yeah,
is a lot of shots.
yeah,
But again, that game went about 11 minutes longer than normal.
yeah.
But do you look at it and say there were opportunities for more, or there were just opportunities to funnel more pucks in that direction to look for more stuff?
Yeah, more, but also create the traffic there, stand in front of the goalie, take his eyes away, and yeah, I think that's what we have to focus now. Uh, I'm not saying that their goalie didn't have a good game yesterday. He played good, but we have to go in front of him, go in that areas, to the tough areas where we can score goals, and yeah, we have to do it tomorrow.
Was it harder to do that, Phil? I mean, was their defense? Did their defense adjust to make it harder for you guys to get to the front of the net?
Probably. How I said, they are a good team. They also can adjust to the game, and that was tough game, physical game yesterday, and but it's a playoffs, and we have to went through this, and we have to battle against it and go to that areas even when it hurts there. Just go there and try to make it as hard as we can for them and for the goalie.
You mentioned their goalie. Just when you know there's a rookie back there, do you think you guys could do a little bit more to, cause traffic in front of him, rattle him a little bit, knowing that you got an inexperienced guy back there?
Like it doesn't matter who's there, which goalie. With every goalie, we have to go there and go to that area. Uh, just we don't look if it's 10 years,
Mm.
10 seasons goalie there or Rocky. That doesn't affect us at all. We just have to do the things what's good for us and how we can score goals in these tough games.
Were you as your line? Did you have the puck below the hash marks as much as you wanted to last night? Do you think you know were as effective in that game as you had been in New Jersey?
Like every game is different. It's of course not every game is gonna go our way. We just have to battle through it, and we had some good chances yesterday. But I always said it's tough. Sometimes the games are harder, but yeah, we have another game tomorrow. Just probably gonna look at the video, talk with Lafi Capo about it, and that's it. Just focus on tomorrow.
Phil, what adjustments did they make on your power play? Like, obviously you guys scored 4 power play goals in the first 2 games. Did they do anything different on their DK?
Uh, I in the first 2 games we scored 4 goals from a net front.
Mm-hmm.
That's our first power play unit. Of course, they're gonna look at the video and look. They're gonna look uh, what went wrong for them. And if we score 4 goals in front of the net, they probably gonna change it, their system. So they changed it. They were even on our breakouts more aggressive, and we also have to adjust a little bit now to their PK, and yes, we have to, or we have good all 10 players. What we have at power play, we have great skill. Everybody can shoot the puck. Everybody can score goals. So that's just what we have to think about. Not worry too much about them. Of course, it's nice to look at their PK and what they do, or how they play their penalty kill. But it's all about us, about our competitive side, and about how we gonna take the game, and how we gonna shoot, and how we gonna pass the puck, and about our decisions.
Schmid is a bigger goalie than Vanacek.
Yeah.
Is that an adjustment as well in terms of when we talk about getting more traffic, getting in front, just the idea that he's a little bit bigger? I mean, is there any adjustment there for you guys?
I don't know. We just have to go there. I know he's tall. He's taller than Vitek, but I said we just have to go there. Even when he's taller, he can maybe see a little more, but you never know what can happen there if you go there. If it's more players, if you go there, you also bring their players to that area, so it can happen some bounces there. Even when he sees that it can be, or we have to try to don't see him the pucks. But even when he's tall, he can also, when you have a lot of players, it can be some bounce, some tip, rebounds. So just it's all about this, and be hard in these areas, and in the playoffs, that's the most goals are scored in these areas. So it's all about, and what you have to focus now about.
Trocheck was just saying how much you guys have liked your game through the first three, even in the loss. Does that make it easier to put the one loss behind you and focus on just keep doing what you're doing going forward?
Yeah, I think even our team is so experienced. We went through a lot last season, last playoffs. So now that wasn't the best game yesterday, but that wasn't the worst. So it's sometimes when you lose, you just realize what you have to change, or what you have to get back to what worked the first two games. So we're confident. We have our heads up. Just it's one game. We have another big game tomorrow, and we feel good about ourselves. So nothing changes, and we want to win tomorrow.
Phil, I remember last year during the playoffs early, you came out and told us we need to shoot more, we need to get to the net more. I think you scored that night after you said that. Is that just something that you guys know you need to get to, but every once in a while you kind of need to remind yourselves of?
Sometimes you get too cute when you see that you score 10 goals in first two games. Maybe you forget it's playoff game where you have to put a lot of work to score goals. First two games we scored 10. Maybe we thought it's gonna be easier now, but it doesn't work that way. So we try to maybe even me try to make some extra pass to the open guy, but yeah, anytime it's a good chance we have to put the puck there, and even when you shoot on the pads, you have a lot of rebounds. So that was what I was talking about in that area. So yeah, it just have to be. We have to go there and try to make it as hard for them as we can.